Greetings of the day, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Himalaya Television HD. I'm your host Samapika Gautam, and this is Bisesh Kurakani, Special Talks. Today we are joined by a very distinguished leader from the building materials industry. With more than 3 decades of experience in sales, brand strategy and communication market expansion, he has played a key role in shaping one of the India's most trusted sanitary ware brands. Mr. Sandeep Abraham, he is President of Sales, Domestic and International at Cera Sanitaryware Ltd. And he is here with us today. He's gracing our studio. Under his leadership, Cera has emerged as the second largest sanitary ware brand in India, and the company is now expanding its footprint across international market, including Nepal. So please allow me to tell more about Mr. Sandeep. He is renowned for his stakeholder delight. He is a specialist in channel management. He is well known for fostering robust relationships for sustained growth. With an innovative and initiative-driven management approach, he consistently contributes to the continuous advancement of companies, ensuring enduring success and market leadership. Let's welcome him with a big round of applause. Mr. Abraham, welcome to Himalaya Television and Nepal.
Thank you.
Let me begin by a very casual question. What brings you to Nepal? Is it some kind of exploratory visit, or are you hinting us on something? What brings you to Nepal?
Well, we are going through a growth strategy where Nepal is one of the important market. We had been present in this market, but Nepal has got a lot of other towns which is developing, so we were present in few selective. Now, last 1 year back, we have revamped the team. We have brought a very competent team, and we want to increase the market share and grow by 2x in Nepal. And it's part of the overall growth strategy. And Nepal, as far as concerned, this year we have doubled the business.
Wow.
And we are planning to open 10 brand stores for consumer to experience the brand Cera. And 5 stores I'll be opening in the next 3 days.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So for those new viewers who are watching you for the first time, could you briefly introduce about the brand and its global presence? Like you mentioned about the presence in Nepal, could you briefly introduce about the brand and your role in this brand?
Yeah. So I have been with Cera Sanitaryware for last 3 years, and I've spent more than 26 years out of 32 years in this segment, which is the sanitary ware, ceramic and bath ware category. And the Cera as a company was founded in 1980 by Sri Vikram Somaniji. He's the chairman and the founder. And over a period of time, the brand has traveled various markets. And Nepal, we were present in last 40 years or so, but we have never looked at this market in a very aggressive manner. So in last 3 years, we have taken a transformation journey where we identified growth strategies, how to grow to the next level, under which we have initiated a lot of innovative actions across the market. Now, as far as global presence is concerned, we have got some reasonable presence in African countries, and 30-40 countries more or less have over the period of time traded with the brand in terms of doing some projects or one-time buying or dealers being present there. But in the new strategy, what we have got for global market is we are partnering with the local partners and putting brand stores for consumers. So that will help us to sustain the growth, and consumers will be able to feel the brand much more closely. And under that only Nepal also we have taken. So next year, as far as SAARC countries are concerned, we are entering Sri Lanka, and we will be also entering Vietnam. And Dubai, we have already partnered, and the store will be up in the next financial year. So that way, London also we have already done. Our export head has already done a tie-up. So we'll be entering London market also. So we're exploring all the markets, because being a strong Indian brand, we want to make this brand reach to the next potential markets. So Nepal is also one of them. Yeah.
That's amazing. And as you mentioned, yes, Cera is a household name in Indian market, and we're excited to see it perform well in Nepali market as well. So from your experience and from your perspective, what do you think is the DNA of Cera brand that differentiates it from the other competitive brand or like other competing brands? What is the core? What are the core factors that defines this brand and distinguish it from others?
One is the passion and the commitment of the founders. It's a listed organization in India, and still our chairman is actively involved and guiding us. And the brand as such, one is trust, other is design, technology and innovation. So we have stayed ahead of the market always by bringing new product line, and we have defined trends in bathroom space over a period of time. Today Cera as a brand is into full bathroom solution company. And of course, our major share comes from bathware, which is sanitary faucet, wellness, vanities. We do have mirror, spas, whirlpool, and we also have got a small division of tile and construction chemical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So yes, as I mentioned in the beginning of the program, Cera has become the second biggest player in the Indian market, and the company is, as you mentioned, as your presence is here, you're planning to strengthen its presence in Nepal and increase your market share, right? So could you please briefly take us to the plans that you have?
So basically now we have got two brands. One is Cera, which is a mass premium brand, and we have also launched a new brand called Cera Lux, which is a super premium brand. So to address the segment and aspiration of a consumer who is well traveled, so we do have these two brands. Within Cera itself, we have brought a lot of innovative colors and new designs and new categories. For Nepal, what we have done is we have, as I said, first thing to execute a vision, you need a very strong team at marketplace. So we have hired the best talent available in Nepal, people with experience and knowledge of this market. And so when we crack, so Nepal is one part of a focus market. So similar way, we had some 6-7 markets which were weak in India, which we termed as focus market.
Okay.
And this focus market, and then there's of course a core market, which is your hardcore market, where you dominate the market, has a number 1, number 2, and number 3. So Nepal, we had activated a year back the focus market strategy. So one by one we have turned around the market. When these markets turn around, usually 40, 50, 100% growth is what you see happening. So it definitely, there's a team which comes in, there's a strategy, and then the strategies, market specific Nepal, we, as I said, we are planning to have 10 brand stores. So Nepal consumers can experience the brand and see the brand in its total strength, in terms of what it has to offer to the consumers. And the brand has got products at a different price point, and it can take you to luxury segment also with Cera Lux. And you get every solution from one brand. And that way we plan to first strengthen the channel partners. So we have associated now, a lot of competitive dealers have shaked hand with us.
Awesome.
When company will have a strategy, definitely more and more good channel partners will come and join us, and that's the moment we have started here. And then of course address the builder and architect consumers, and also capitalize on the hospitality side of the business, which is always booming in a tourism centric place like Nepal.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I would like to kindly follow up on the statement that you just gave. Like, yes, Nepal has this diverse segments. We have this luxury style housing option as well. At the same time, we also have affordable kind of living. So do you have any, while you do a market research of our countries like Nepal, is there anything specific that stuck to your mind, or like as a brand as a whole, that you would want to localize some aspects of sanitary ware here in Nepal?
Of course. I mean, our country head, he frequently visits our head office in Ahmedabad in India, and we take a lot of input. In fact, after he has joined, he has spent almost a week interacting with our supply chain, to manufacturing, to marketing, to product managers, and we have fully geared up. That's why we are doubling the business, and that's why the new channel partners are coming. So basically we are well prepared when we go after the market, so when we are not prepared, maybe we are just there as a part of the presence. But today it's a part of, we have taken it as a part of focus market. So our commitment is there that will, in next 3 to 4 years, will be there in the top 3 in Nepal market. Cera is the brand, and between Cera and Cera Lux, I think we'll be able to delight the customers, and that's what we aim. Delight the customers, delight the stakeholders, delight the channel partners, designers, architects. And that's the philosophy I always vouch, and I want my team to be very happy. I want my channel partners to be happy. I want the consumers who buy Cera product in Nepal to be very happy.
That's very nice. So you kind of helped me in my next question. Besides professional life, like it's been almost 3 decades that you are in this industry. If I may ask, what is that specific thing that that attracts you in this vertical, and what keeps you going? Like, what is your philosophy regarding like sanitary wares or this industry as a whole?
Building material, in fact, before I joined this company, when I was coming out of my last assignment, I was thinking I'll go to a different industry, and I had options and offers also, but somehow the destiny brought me back to this industry. That's one. And second, this industry will always be in demand because people want housing, and it has got multiple layers of demand. You know, just not housing. Housing is one requirement. Then there are hospitals, there are hotels, there are commercial buildings, there are office space, government, private sector. There's so much construction happening. It is always in demand, and it's you have to every 3-5 years, any brand can rebounds and take the market leadership. So market leadership landscape changes every 5 years. So you have to be on the toe, understanding the trend, understanding the consumer behavior. With so many digital channels coming, consumers are also well traveled, globally traveled. They want the best. So you have to keep an eye on the trend. It's a very trendy business, and it's, at the same time, it's very functional. The product has to be functional and practical. And also attract the consumer in terms of design content. Now, a person spends the early morning, he starts his day from a washroom. He ends up recharging, and during the day, so many times you go to the washroom too. So basically, a washroom has become very important, and there are lakhs and crores people spending globally on the washroom. And it's a very important part. And ladies of the house also play a very important role in selecting the bathware brand. And it's one of the brand which is functional. One of the category which is very functional and brand specific. You will see brand, you know. So for builders also who end up selling a flat in 1 crore or so, they have to justify the price, and they want the best quality. And they usually go for the very well-known brand which is reliable, because the building life cycle will be 40, 50, 60 years. And once in 20 years, person may think about renovating it. You know? So there's a renovation. But the matured market more, if you go towards Europe, those are matured market where 40% of the demand is renovation. But markets like Nepal and India, there's a lot of new construction happening. So very small percentage is renovation, but still now being trendy, people are renovating, and the renovation business is also going up towards 20-30% in addition to the new construction. So there's always a demand, and that has kept me hooked, and is very, I mean, it's an action day every day. I don't know, in last 3 years I've ever felt dull. I've always been, I believe in action, and I always keep people charged up. And as I said, I live by the philosophy, delight anyone who you interact, and everyone should gain out of that interaction. That's been the life philosophy.
You've been in this industry for quite a long time, so you must have noticed some sort of changes, not just from a brand end, but as a customer or as a consumer. What are the recent trends that you have figured out that really helps you in the decision making regarding like launching of new products, especially in new markets? So what are the patterns that you've noticed, or the trends that you've noticed of these days?
So after COVID, after 2022, the scenario in the market has changed. People have started spending huge money on their home front, you know, and that includes the bathroom also. And people want to have a good quality life, and so people have started going for tubs. Tub sale have gone up, because it's all about wellness, you know. So wellness starts from your home, not just the spas and the salons. So people have started recreating a 5-star washroom at their home. That's the trend. Smart toilets have come in, sensor faucets have come in, and trendy design, and also consumers are now very well aware, say, water conservation is important aspect globally. So people are looking for water savings, so dual flush mechanism has come in. So all this is a new trend which you find after 2020, and also digital. Digital influence has come in. Like in India, we provide online purchase. Let's say a son sitting in US can buy a sanitary ware for his father or mother sitting in some rural market where our dealer network is there. We are there in more than 4,000 towns in India, and we have got more than 500 brand stores. So that way, those are digitally connected. You can do a payment on our website and buy the product. So that's that. I mean, so in this 3 years transformation, we have become very strong digitally. We have invested huge in technology, and a lot of initiatives we have taken. So this is what the trend is all about. So a designer, architects have started paying a lot of importance when you want to do. You listen to them. Earlier, you will just give it to a contractor, maybe and let it go the way it has come. But now consumer is involved. So what he does is he goes to these brand stores, and that's where the brand stores. So this is called Cera Style Galleries, which we partner with our channel partners and create an ambience which is equal to any trendy store of any segment. You go to a mall, you buy an iPhone. You go to a car agency, you buy maybe a Volkswagen. Then you come to a Cera Style Gallery, you will feel the best experience out there. So that's what we are trying to create. Yeah.
So another question that just popped in my mind is, I think this segment is kind of niche, and people still have this misconception regarding the about the sanitary ware, like that. In my opinion, like that comes as a least priority when everything is happening. So I will look after that. People try to keep it as a least priority thing, because at the end of the day, it comes about affording those expensive, the so-called expensive sanitary ware products or things like that. So regarding the affordability, how has Cera planned to cater the classes? Like in a society, there are different classes living, right? The price range, I would like to ask about the price range and how customized a customer can get the experience from Cera.
See, first, we are branded player, and there's a cost involved to be a branded player.
Yes.
We give you a quality solution which can withstand a 50-year or a 70-year building. And if you don't plan to change it or renovate it, it should withstand, and that's what our quality is all about. But as you asked, what we do is, we do have, as I said, 4,000 towns, means there are rural markets also. We do have product where you can upgrade from a basic, like a basic commode, EWC, what you say, in the product category, and then keep on upgrading till a Volung. So there are certain different specs required for different bathrooms. One is a EWC or Orissa pan, which is called in India, and then you go to a Volung category, then you go to a smart toilet category, then you go to a digital showering. That's how global brands are going. So basically, if we, as a brand, we cater to a person who is value for money. Because see, no player in India can be a leader if they don't address value for money, and that's Indian market has proved. It's very competitive market out there, and if you are there dominating, means you have got that DNA in you. So we come from a country where people spend money, they want the best out of whatever they spend, and they want 3x or 4x of whatever they look at. So that we always keep it in mind, and we have got at every price point. That's why we have got one of the biggest range, starting from a basic till, that's where we have launched a brand called Cera Lux, where HNI customers, customers who is globally travel, or a designer who wants the best for his customer, so they can go for Cera Lux brand, which is a super premium brand. And that way we are able to cater between the mid till a high niche product line, and serve a consumer right from a basic flat a budget flat to a villa.
Villa.
A villa where you want the best lavish lifestyle. We are there to serve you.
So it's like an expanded spectrum of like you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
a premium price,
Yes, yes.
premium quality for premium
Yeah.
price.
So basically, between two brands, we are able to address and take you to the real ultimate luxury also.
Correct.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I was going through your social media account, and being a Gen Z, I was particularly hooked by the online influencers experiencing the thing, and I really liked, like you mentioned, you want to replicate the same experience here in Nepali market as well. Besides that, one thing I've also noticed is you have special tie-ship with not just the people from business from the communities like architects or like construction, but also in media, entertainment. I saw some sponsorship in Big Boss. Forgive me if I'm wrong, there was a TV show coming up, or has it already been aired? So what I would like to ask is, you are not just positioning yourself as a leading brand, but also a brand that supports arts, entertainments. And how do you think those endorsement has helped in the business? How do you think it has helped reaching it out to the mass?
Yeah, so Cera has been always an aggressive spender. We do have a very aggressive budget to the tune of 60 crore plus always, and we had brand ambassadors coming from film industries over a period of time, and from time to time we release new ad and which is related to today's theme, and we are there also in a lot of sponsorship. As you said, you rightly said, you did some good research. So I should appreciate that. And KBC was one of the sponsorship which we have done and mastered it, and many brands have followed us. And then Big Boss regional, like last year we sponsored Kerala Big Boss,
Yes.
and also Telugu Big Boss in Hyderabad with Nagarjuna sir, and also at the national level we have done it. And we have also sponsored earlier Kapil show, a lot of sponsorship we have done. So this has really helped a consumer. Like for example, there was a big in Prayagraj, a big Kumbh Mela was there. So we identified that a place where we should be present.
Okay.
And we are very happy that during that time we released ads in the news channel, local channel, and also at the ground we were present with hoardings and police barricades, those sort of branding. So when our own channel partners went there, they were felt happy. Our own consumers who use Cera in their daily life, they went there, they felt connected.
Nice.
And that has paid us well in a tough market condition. Also today we are growing at double digit, and that is the commitment of our channel partners and team, and also the consumers who are happy buying our product line. So it definitely helps you to stay ahead. And for Nepal market also, as we are setting up the infrastructure, we'll definitely look at a long-term brand building and partner with a lot of such sponsorship going forward.
A bit of a personal question in between, because we need some fun moments happening as well.
Yeah.
As I said before, while I was stalking you, the brand's account, I was particularly hooked with something like it was a bathtub that had the very sparkling water, and it felt like I'm in heaven's tub just by looking at the video. Is there anything specific that you like of your own brand? Like what kind of mood would you like to be rested in terms of your house? Like if you had to refurnish or like remodel your bathroom, which you already might have, or if not, what is the tone that you're looking for? So that gives us an idea of the range of Cera products. Like I saw some titles like desert or like gloomy or like something like that really kept me hooked, because the theme seems very interesting. So personally, what could be the interesting thing for you that you use of your product?
See, we have 2 years back introduced very trendy earthy colors like coffee brown, and that is one of our hot selling product. And we brought grey and we brought beige. These are earthy colors. So for me, once professionally I'm done and go home, I like to be connected to the nature. I like green, green space, fresh air. So a washroom also provides you that. So you should be relaxing, and the mood should be there. So you definitely, I'm a fan of the tub. But bathtub is one of the important when my professional life takes me to different cities where I've been fortunate enough to stay in some of the best hotels of the globe, and the bathtub is one thing which I enjoy because it really helps you relax. And the smart toilet, see, if you go to Japan today, you'll feel that should be the thing which should be replicated globally, because you will find a guy cleaning the public washroom continuously and keeping it so clean that if you can sit out there in the public toilet and have some chat with your friend. So that's the level of hygiene they keep. So washroom is a place where you should keep it very hygienic.
Yes.
And also respect the man when they are using it. You should respect that the woman will be also using it. You should have that civic sense. And of course the sensor products are there, something which I like and which you will find in the airport. So basically touchless product, earthy colors, and tub as far as wellness is concerned. This is what I like, and I like my favorite colors have been green or blue. The blue,
Awesome.
blue, which gives you very vibrancy, and it connects you and takes you to a different world. Basically, washroom is also serving that. So if your washroom is good, like when you stay in a star hotel, you come out of your hectic day, you refresh, and then you relax for some second, and then you carry on with your work. You read, you spend time with your family, or you go for your evening engagement over a party. So basically washroom has become very important, the part of, and also in the office, sometime, like before coming here, I went to the washroom. So you get recharged. So basically the washroom is important. So I personally like the earthy colors, smart toilet solutions, and trendy colors and trendy designs. And practically, it should be practical, because see, in a developed country, plumbing is very much advanced. Today in a country like Australia, if you want to call a plumber, he's equally charges as a doctor, He comes in a car and at a predefined time. And that's the level of plumbing is very advanced subject. But in developed countries, including India and Nepal, it is coming up. And there are plumbing associations, and even as an organization, we run a plumber loyalty program in India, where more than 80,000 plumbers in last 2 years we have registered, which is one of the largest loyalty program in plumbing segment. So we are planning to do much more for them in the coming financial year. So it's a very educative, you will have to keep them educating on the new trend, new product line.
Very
so
true.
basically they are the one who basically go and fix the product and ensure the experience to end consumer.
Yes.
So for us as an organization, that is very important. So this is a very technical product. It's not and the specs, that's why an architect is involved today also in a modern home, because you need to see practically the design fits in.
Exactly.
You should not have sharp edges, because washroom is also a place where old age, once you are 60 plus, a lot of people fell down. So you need to have bars, support systems out there. Anti-skid tiles are there. So these are the ways a designer or an architect will guide you, or a plumber will help you in getting the right product for your. So it comes out in a very pleasant manner, but there's a lot of thought process, technology, and technical aspect involved when you make a washroom.
Yes. And the end result looks so effortless that that's the beauty of the work that you do, I guess. So I think Nepali market is also quite ready for it. I mean, it already was there, but ready for the new innovations, or like some new intersecting thing. Like we are quite similar in terms of culture, like either that be a washroom going culture, or things like bathroom sanitation and things like that. So do you have any message that you would like to share for our Nepali consumers, architects and businesses who might be considering in using Cera products in the future?
Yes, I'll request them to come to the stores which we are opening up in next 3 days 5 brand stores will be open and another 5 is under construction. Do visit it and experience the product. And we are here for a long term. We have been here, but now we do have a game plan, a strategy to take the business to the next level in Nepal market. And we'll be also doing and meeting these designers and taking their feedback. If there's country specific requirement, we'll be happy to serve that also. And I think Nepal is always a friendly country India has got, and we are very happy that our business is growing, and thanks to the support all the designers, builders and then Nepali consumers is already giving to our brand. Once we have decided that we want to be in the top 3 in this market, I think Nepal market is responding quite well, and we are very charged up and very positive, and I hope to come again next financial year and open few more stores for the brand and consumers to delight. Yeah.
That's very awesome. So overall it was a nice experience. I get to learn more industry insights, because like half an hour ago I knew nothing about sanitary ware. Right now, as you mentioned, like it's very necessary, very core thing that a household needs, and the sad thing is it's not been given much attention. So I hope brands like Cera expands its reach, and it is through our program that if anybody is interested in learning more, you can visit the website. And any final words before we officially wrap up the program?
Nepal, we are here. Cera is here. Please support us, and we have just tasted the success, and we'll keep on investing on this brand, and we'll closely work with all the designers, architects and builder and channel partners to build Cera strongly in this part of the world, which is Nepal. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Thank you for your presence, and I wish Himalaya TV best of luck for the brand.
Thank you. Thank you.